Welcome, football fans, to Orlando, Florida. For everyone here at the Access Sports Network, my name is Dave Stevens, alongside analyst Mike Steele.
Dave, we see both teams right now getting those cleats laced a bit tighter. Checking that helmet one last time. Makes me want to run back down for one more go at it. This one's going to be great.
Absolutely, Mike. I don't think anyone would be surprised by that. It'll certainly be exciting to see how things unfold today, Mike. Orlando will accept the penalty.
The team that stays focused and mistake-free usually wins the game. Certain QBs, Dave, you could actually hear the ball being released, and I think this is one of those guys. He just shot the ball into the wideout.
Black 39. Black 39.
Howard back to pass. He throws one off to the sideline. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
When it's third and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
Number 2 sends this one into the end zone.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they
hands it to number 28. Let's see how the penalty affects things. Carolina takes the penalty.
Penalties have a way of taking the air out of a team's confidence or momentum.
Third down and short.
Green 33. Green 33. Ready?
Allen back to pass.
The quarterback did a nice job not trying to do too much there. You don't want to turn it over and put extra pressure on your defense.
Fielded at the 16-yard line.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
Bullet pass down the middle of the field. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Black 39.
He hands it to number 13. Second down.
Red 31. Red 30.
Uncorks this one high down the sideline.
Bullet passes are so hard, Dave. That's when I knew I was done with the game, when I only had one or two of those per game left in the tank.
The first quarter comes to an end. The Rockets with the lead. 3-0.
Black 5.
Drops back into the pocket. Makes the catch. Third down.
Blue 26. Blue 26.
That brings up fourth down.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on third down. Take a few yards and live to fight another day.
Out onto the field comes the kicking team. Number 2 kicks it away.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
Makes the handoff to number 28.
21. Go!
Rifles a pass, and he can't reel it in.
Ready?
The handoff is taken by number 28. That brings up fourth down.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on third down. Take a few yards and live to fight another day.
Tackled after a return of 13.
If the offense can get another score on this drive here, it will really put the pressure on.
And he stopped.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Go!
Pitching it off to number 13. Carolina takes their first timeout. That brings up third down.
Hike!
Here comes the rush. And he safely steps out at the 33-yard line. That brings up fourth down.
The safety came over late to talk with the DB. Breakdowns in coverage like that just can't keep happening.
Makes the return up to the 10-yard line.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
That brings up second down.
33. Green 30.
He pitches the ball to the runner. Carolina calls their second timeout.
Green
Third
29.
down.
Green 29. Set.
The QB hands it off. Carolina uses their last timeout. That'll bring up fourth down.
The offense was expecting heavy pass coverage over the top and wisely ran the ball to pick up a few yards.
And he's brought down after a return of 19.
If the offense can get another score in this drive here, it will really put the pressure on.
Pitching it off to number 13, second down.
Red 16, ready.
Third down.
Red 23, red 23, set, go.
Drops back into the pocket. He rifles one. Incomplete. Orlando is set to try for a long field goal here. There's the kick. It's good. They convert from 58 yards out. Orlando extends their lead 9-0.
In many ways, this one was not the game we expected, Dave. But certainly, this type of lead has made a statement. The away team has a great opportunity here to build some momentum and eat away at that lead they're facing.
That brings up second down.
The defense is just looking around at each other. Nobody was willing to risk a finger to tip that pass, I suppose.
Blue 26, blue 26.
He drops back. Snagged out of the air. That'll bring up fourth down.
They were able to make the completion, but they'll come up well short of the first down.
Fielded at the 15-yard line.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense. Something to spark a comeback.
Fires one out to the sideline. That gets us to second down.
That play there is one of the ones that makes the haters in the stands say, okay, maybe I couldn't make that throw.
That'll wrap things up for the second quarter. The Rockets with the lead, 9-0. The kicker sends this one into the end zone. Let's head down to Emma Adams on the field. Emma, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Dave. I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the Rockets. He seemed frustrated with their low passing yards in the first half. There are some weaknesses in the secondary that he thinks they can take advantage of, but they haven't been able to do so as of yet. Back to you guys.
We appreciate the update, Emma. Swingy makes the completion.
Those D linemen are lobbying for holding, hoping the refs can stop the momentum this offense is building.
Second down.
Black 21, black 21.
Stopped before he could break loose. Back near the 30.
Black 39.
Drops back into the pocket. Sacked. Loss of 7. That'll bring up fourth down.
They were able to make the completion, but they'll come up well short of the first down.
Carolina is getting set for the kickoff. Woods sends this one into the end zone.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
He's hit hard, and he'll be sacked down at the 21-yard line. That gets us to second down. Third down.
Red 10, red 10.
Dropping back. Puts his arm into this one. Brought down up at the 35-yard line. That signals the end of the third quarter. Orlando with the lead so far. 9-3. He steps back to pass. McGuire catches it.
Blue 4, blue 4.
He hands it to the runner. That brings up third down.
Blue 4. Go.
Steps into the pocket. Newman brings him down in the backfield. Loss of 7. Simon on the punt. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
Complete. That will bring up second down.
When we talked to the coaches this week, they brought up that he nearly got drafted into Access Baseball. With that arm, we see exactly why.
Red 16, Ready.
Allen steps back into the pocket. He safely steps out of bounds, close to the 36. That brings up second down. Finds a target, and he steps out up near the 49-yard line. That will bring up first down. He tosses it to the runner. Second down.
Black 8. Black 8. Set.
Sends a pass. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
It's good. Carolina will pull ahead with the score 10-9.
Look out, Dave. We've got a great finish to this game coming here, I think. This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
The ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
Well, Dave, Stickum isn't legal anymore, so this receiver has to maintain focus, or he's going to be getting plenty of splinters from the bench soon.
Red 16. Red 16.
Drops back into the pocket. He rockets a pass. The receiver can't bring it in.
Red 10. Red 10.
Howard looking to pass. Fuller makes the reception.
That's a tough break for the offense, but it's simply the nature of going for it on fourth down.
Blue 33. Blue 33. Ready.
Orlando will call their first timeout here. Third down.
Blue 19. Go.
Orlando calls timeout.
That was a great
16.
run there to pick up the
16.
first down.
Muscles a pass off to the sideline. That brings up second down.
23.
A penalty marker on the play. Orlando takes the penalty.
Discipline goes a long way when it comes to avoiding costly penalties.
Okay, Mike. Well, we've waited all game. Let's hear who the stud of the game is.
This is a no-brainer for me. I'm going with Allen for the away team. You can't watch this game without seeing him dominate all over the field.